on the news.
President Bola Tinubu on Sunday said that the blessings of late Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebu land Oba Sikiru Adetona were instrumental to his emergence as president in 2023. Tinubu stated this when he joined family members and other distinguished personalities on the 8th day of Fidal prayers for the late monarch. At the event, Tinubu referred to the late Awujale as a moral compass, emphasizing that his leadership significantly contributed to the socio-economic and political growth of Yoruba land and Nigeria as a whole. He remembered with nostalgia the roles played by the late monarch, the revalidation of the annulled June 12, 1993 presidential elections won by late business mogul Moshood Abiola. The president called on the sons and daughters of Ijebu land and the country as a whole to be more united and bonded in the spirit of the late Awujale of Ijebu land left behind. Tinubu thanked the Ogun State Governor, Dapo Abiodun, for caring for the late Awujale, whom he described as a father and leader of conscience, tradition, and great value. Meanwhile, Katsina State Governor Diko Rada has sustained minor injuries after being involved in a road accident along the Daura-Katsina Road while carrying out his official duties in service to the people of the state. The chief press secretary to the governor, Ibrahim Mohammed, confirmed this in a statement on Monday. He, however, said that the governor was in good health and stable condition with no serious injuries sustained. According to Mohammed, Governor Rada is in high spirits and expressed his gratitude to Almighty Allah for his protection, as well as Katsina citizens and well-wishers for their prayers and concern. The governor, in a short live video on Sunday at his residence after undergoing preliminary medical observations, stated that he was currently under observation regarding his health, just to make sure everything is fine. In foreign news, European powers plan fresh talks with Iran on its nuclear program in the coming days, the first since the U.S. attacked Iranian nuclear facilities a month ago, a German diplomatic source has told reporters. Britain, France, and Germany, known as the E3, are in contact with Iran for scheduled further talks for the coming weeks, the source said. The trio had recently warned that the international sanctions against Iran could be reactivated if Tehran does not return to the negotiating table. Iran's Tasnim news agency also reported that Tehran had agreed to hold talks with 3 European countries, citing an unnamed source. Consultations are ongoing regarding a date and a location for the talks. Israel and the Western nations have long accused Iran of seeking to develop nuclear weapons, a charge that Tehran has consistently denied. Meanwhile, Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar on Sunday said that he had ordered withdrawal of his senior United Nations humanitarian official's residency permit, accusing him of spreading lies about the war. Withal, a South African who lives in Jerusalem and frequently visits Gaza Strip, has repeatedly condemned the humanitarian conditions for more than 2 million people living in the Palestinian territory. In April, he said that the Gazans were slowly dying due to effects of Israel's war against Hamas militias. Saar's decision, which he said came after biased and hostile conduct against Israel, which distorted reality and broke United Nations neutrality rules, is the latest taken against the senior UN officials. Since the war began in October 2023, Israel has made it harder to get visas for those working for OCHA, the UN Humanitarian Rights Office, OCHCHR, and the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA. In sports, Venus Williams will make her return from a 16-month layoff at this week's DC Open. The 7-time Grand Slam singles champion says Sunday she is not sure of anything beyond that. The 45-year-old American overcame a serious health scare last year and after enjoying a visit to Wimbledon decided to accept a wild card into the U.S. Capital Tournament, the first hardcourt tune-up for the U.S. Open. Williams will open against 23-year-old American Peyton Stearns, ranked 34th in the world. Stearns won her only WTA title last year on clay at Rabat. USA's Serena Williams hits a return to Australia's Ajla Toljanovic during their 2022 US Open Tournament women's single third-round match at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York on September 2nd, 2022. The older sister of 23 Grand Slam singles champion Serena Williams has not played since a first-round loss at Miami last year. Venus Williams, the 2000 Sydney Olympic singles champion, has won 5 Wimbledon titles and 2 US Open crowns.